feces was thrown on the student's bag, I believe, somewhere around 7:15 yesterday morning. They are unaware as to who the perpetrator is, and they are looking into it. But the real underlying issue is there is increased level of bullying, not only at Miss North Secondary School, but at a number of our schools in Trinidad and Tobago. Based on my understanding, I believe the students, whoever it is, would have gone to the toilet to get some of those, whatever it was, and to throw it on the child's bag. To prevent that particular incident, I'm not certain how we'll do that. The same way we can't predict when the crimes will take place. What we need to do is coach the thinking of our young persons so we don't have children thinking about doing that kind of a thing. That's not funny. That's not in no way a game to play.
Mr. Roberts said there is an underlying issue affecting the education system, and that is indiscipline in schools.
The underlying issue also is that they are tying the hands of principals and teachers, and then the public is calling on principals for answers. When you have a cherry picking of items of the policies of our schools, and we ridicule those, we are breaking down the same tenets that we're looking for to have discipline instilled in our students. So, for example, we had the hairstyle policy. The minister jumped on a typewriter and nullified that because there were some persons talking about the African culture and so on. So now we have our students going to school with the knot it up, feeding the sides here. We have the young ladies with the baby edges and so on. So the focus is not really on schoolwork. We are focusing on the hairstyles.
Mr. Roberts sought to bring a clearer picture on the matter.
We know that teachers are not to beat, have corporal punishment and so on. But teachers cannot even be too stern to a child because it's verbal abuse. So when we have these national policies and we have the judge's rule of 2016 where it highlights all the things that police officers cannot do to school children, what are we really asking of principals and teachers when we have this culture at our schools?
He said more personnel are needed to assist the Student Support Services Unit.
Student Support Services Division is significantly under-resourced in terms of personnel, in terms of time frame for them to be able to adjust all these schools. So instead of a guidance officer having 5 or 6 children, they may have 5 or 6 schools. So the resources to treat with what is needed in our schools in Tobago, it's not there. And that's resources of personnel and resources of the actual material that we would need to assist our schools.
School Supervisor 3, Sherian Rollocks Hackett, also visited the school in addition to police officers on the compound on Tuesday. Elizabeth Williams, TV6 News.